What's up YouTube, it's Robo13 and I'm just doing a quick review on the iPad 2 keynote that just happened today. Some of the most important questions are like, when is the iPad 2 going to be available? On March 11, 2011, the iPad 2 will be available to purchase on Apple's website. So you guys can click on that and buy it then. But you can't pre-order it, you have to wait until March 11th to buy it. It'll be the same price as the original iPad, so $499 in the US. In the original, the first iPad 1 is now $399, so it's $100 cheaper if you buy the first one. The key differences in the iPad 2 versus the iPad 1 is back and front-facing cameras, so you can do FaceTime, take pictures with it, and all that kind of stuff. The original iPad didn't have any cameras. It has 1 GHz dual-core A5 processor chip. So the first iPad came with a 4 chip. This one comes with a 5 chip, so it's much faster. The graphics will be much better on it. So that's a definite upgrade. It'll be lighter and 33% thinner. So it'll be much thinner than the original iPad, which was thin enough as it is. It'll have a 3-axis gyroscope, so you can play all the games that you have to tilt it. It'll have and you can move it around with the 3-axis gyroscope. So and the original one didn't have that, so it'll be better for games and stuff, so that developers can start making games for the gyroscope in the iPad. It'll have a much better graphics card, and it's supposedly going to be 9 times faster, up to 9 times faster than the original iPad. So that's again a bonus. It'll have a new and improved speaker system, because the iPad, the first one, didn't have. It had speakers, but it wasn't terrific. They kind of sounded crappy if you put it up a lot. My dad has an iPad, and I've been playing with it for a while, and the speakers don't sound very good if you turn it up all the way. So it'll be new and improved, brand new speaker design. So that's another bonus. The iPad 2 will also be available in white and black, but just like the iPhone 4, how they said it would be available in white, they might have issues with that. Don't go by my word, but they might have issues with that. So if you're dying for an iPad 2, the white version, don't be disappointed if you have to wait longer in order to get that than March 11th. But hopefully they fixed all that, and hopefully the white iPad will be available at the same time that the black one is. What stayed the same is the display. The display is still 9.7 inches long, and the reason they did that probably is because they didn't want to change all the games for it. Just like when they had to transfer from the iPod or the iPhone games to the iPad, they had to change all the dimensions and stuff with all the games. They had to change a ton of stuff, so they probably just didn't want to deal with all that again. Just kept the screen as it is. The screen's good. The screen's pretty big. So the resolution is still 1024 by 768. So still a great resolution display. The reason they didn't put a Retina display in is because it would just hype up prices, so that you don't really need that, because the screen looks great as it is. It's like HD. So storage capacities are still 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, and 64 gigabytes. So you can buy them for the same prices as the original iPad was. There will be no USB ports, unfortunately. No SD card slots. Again, unfortunately, 10 hours of battery life, just like the original one, and there's no Thunderbolt port, so that hasn't been implemented into the iPad yet. New things that they have added to it are the iMovie and GarageBand apps, which will also be released on March 11th. So that's a bonus if you guys use that for the iPhone or your Macs or anything like that. It will be available on the iPad 2 on March 11th, and iOS 3 or 4.3 will also be available on March 11th. There were rumors that it would come out today, but it will be released with the new iPad 2. So there hasn't been any mention of the iOS 5 yet. There's a ton of rumors out there. I don't know what is true or not, but they haven't announced it yet. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it for the iPad 2. So pretty good upgrades, I think. I'll probably be buying one within the next couple months or so when I get enough money, so I can start doing reviews on that. My dad also has an iPad, the first generation, so if you guys want me to do reviews on that, I also will do that. So just post a comment below. Tell me if you guys think you're gonna buy it, the iPad 2, and which color, white or black. So just post a comment below and subscribe to me for some new videos. All right, thanks guys.